Selena Allen was about to have her first child and needed the time off work. Then, all of a sudden, her child came prematurely, and Selena was unprepared. She didn't have the money to take the time off, and the company she worked for offered no paid maternity leave. Selena then had to make the wrenching decision to postpone her leave until her baby was home from an ICU. This account was posted in the book entitled Motherhood Manifesto. Out of 185 countries studied by the International Labour Organization, only 2 countries were found to have unpaid parental leave, and the United States is one of them. Although no one here is necessarily a parent yet, this policy affects every member of a family. Personally, I've been affected by this issue. When my sister was born, my parents ran into this problem with their companies, and it hurt them for years to come. After speaking today, I want all of you to know that this is of utmost importance to create a system of paid parental leave. I will be addressing the social, economic, and health benefits that make this a necessary policy. Since Selena Allen was unable to be with her new baby, she couldn't establish that initial balance between being a mother and having a career. Paid parental leave has many social benefits that Selena was not allowed to take advantage of. Women shouldn't have to choose between being a mother and having a career. Michelle Zeich, the executive director of the Women's Fund of Omaha, she explained that when paid maternity leave is missing, it can be difficult to share the responsibility of parenting, continue on a woman's path to positions of power and influence within their companies. Now, a paid maternity and paternity leave will allow women and men to be confident within their careers. Women should not be punished in their careers because of the possibility of them becoming pregnant. For a company, paying for paid parental leave can be a large cost that may not be doable, but many companies have found the pros outweigh the cons. One of these examples is Adobe, who offers 6 months of 100% income paid leave for new mothers. Nearly 90%, Donna Morris, the executive vice president of Adobe, found that nearly 90% of women who took maternity leave in the U.S. over the past year at Adobe, that's up from 81% in 2014. Now, returning to the story of Selena Allen, Selena's employer wasn't aware that there are more economic benefits to giving her paid parental leave. A report by the Center for Economic and Policy Research stated that 89 to 99% of employers say that paid leave has no effect or positive effect on productivity, profitability, turnover, and morale, and that 87% say that it has not increased costs, and 9% say that they saved money due to decreased turnover or benefit payments. Sherry Lawant, co-president of the New York-based nonprofit A Better Balance, explains that the paid leave in New York requires about a 45-cent contribution from employees weekly. Now, it might seem counterproductive to make the employees pay for the paid parental leave, and it may be, but that isn't the only option. The funding for, let's say, 12 weeks of paid leave should come from Social Security, which about 58% of countries already have in place, and this is based off of data by the International Labour Organization. Now, along with economic benefits to paid parental leave, Selena Allen and her child would also benefit in their health. There are many health benefits to new parents having paid leave. This graphic shows that the U.S. lags behind other wealthy nations on infant mortality. This is based on a graphic that shows that on this scale, 6.1 is in terms of infant deaths per 1,000 live births. So the U.S. has a higher mortality rate than any of the other 27 wealthy countries, per the Center for Disease Control. Christopher J. Rum, in his article, wrote that a 10-week increase in paid leave is predicted to reduce infant mortality rates by between 2.5 and 3.5%, with a stronger long-run effect than short-run effect. Now, breastfeeding is beneficial for both the mother and baby, and I have some stats to show you about this. So the health benefits of breastfeeding on the mother include helping the uterus and womb to contract and helping the mother lose weight. It also reduces the risk of breast or ovarian cancer, and cancers overall. In terms of health benefits on the baby, it includes it helps to build immunity and antibodies passed on from the mother, reduces the likelihood of asthma, eczema, and other allergies, and breast milk is nutritious and has more vitamins. Now, a woman is more likely to breastfeed if she takes leave from working. Taking such little time off does not allow the family to bond and develop a new routine for home life. Now, I want you to think back to the fact that the U.S. is one of the few countries to not have a paid parental leave program. And just consider that this new policy will help change that status quo. And society will no longer make women choose between having a career and being a mother. A company will not incur any notable losses from the program, but will actually gain productivity and employee satisfaction. Now think back to Selena Allen and her child, and consider how this policy will positively affect their lives for years and years to come.